Asalaamu calaykum waraxmatullahi wabarakaatu walaalayaal kusoo dhawaada walaalkiina Momani channelka crypto ku taajir waan ogahay cabaar suuqa waan ka maqnaa and videoyaashayda it's like never uploaded but inshallah ilaa hadduu fursad isiiyo and I have the chance I will throw waxaan ku tuuri karo intaa ku tuuraayo and at the same time waxaa raba inaan soo geliyo some video learning but right now BTC wax yar aan iska fiirino as I'm a trader so and also hardler waan ahay but BTC misdhihi karnaa bullishkii ma lagu soo noqday ama is this going to be a bullish bull trap you could look at it at this way laba dhinacaad u fiiri kartaa haddii aad suuqa aad trader hore ugu soo galin meelahana ka cabsanaysid waa meesha ugu xun trade aad ku geli kartid because it's gonna haddii ay kasoo dhacdo sell off it's gonna be a really bad sell off so we've had at least wax la yiraahdo step oo baalkan kusoo socday and you can also see baalkan inuu kusoo jiray at least a ascending wedge astaghfirullah, not ascending wedge but an ascending triangle. An ascending triangle markuu suuq oo yahay bullish it is the best trade ever but when uu ku imaado bearish it's always very critical hal ilaa lagu fiiriyaa waa wax layskaaga ilaaliyo na dhihi karo hey this is a good ascending triangle because overall haddii aa fiirisid baalkan suuqa definitely we are like on a downtrend whether you like it or not it's going to be on a downtrend abarkan this downtrend kanito ku jirna you might say yeah it's above it right now but on a weekly basis you are definitely at the fiirisid look at it downtrend ku jira so is it time? Is it back at the time? Is BTC back? Baalkaaseeto that ascending wage ma fiiri kartaa that is that's also that price of fiiri kartaa but the next level aad isdhihi kartid bullishkaneeto haddii oo suuqan uu kusii socdo oo baalkan uu sii jibinayo you can look at two levels one level haddertan OGB waxaa which is the 23,345 which is also like the previous highgiisa haddertan aan inta taawanayo that the ascending triangle uu ku fadhiyay above it but also you want to see a really impulsive movement, a really good break for the price to keep on going. But also remember there's a bulky 25,000 ajirto and also the next one, the most critical rejection or ka dhici karto or highly rejection oo ka yahay oo ugu weyn waxaa waaye this 28,000 to 29,000 kaneeto meeshaaneeto it's a really highly likely rejection xuna ka dhacaya meeshaas and also another one which is the 25,000 kaseeto it's a psychological waa number iska adag number iska raqiisan oo buy and sell lagu dhufto 25,000 kaseeto another rejection oo laga sii karo but haddii aad hadda suuqa is leedahay suuqaaneeto meeshaan entry ma ka galaya you can actually wait for the price to go to 25,000 kaseeto and see if it's going to get rejected and come back down to 23 and maybe at least markaaseeto ku gal for that pullback or maybe you can even say I'm just going to keep waiting indhaha ka daawanaa baalkaaneeto ilaa suuqa uu kasoo taabanayo from its actual impulsive movement to 28,000 kaseeto let's look at 28,500 and just wait markuu 28,500 kaasoo soo taabto inaad kusoo gashid 23,000 so that is for the upside suuqa inuu meeshaaseeto haddii uu aado dhinacaas uu aadi doonaa 25,000 is the very first resistance which it needs to to jibiyo and the next resistance that it's actually going to see is about 28,000 kaseeto so I have been having this for a very long time. Ila hadartan way ugu jirtaa and it's always going to sit on my charts. Waxaa waa weekly fib retracements waaye and I only took it from the previous low to all-time high and I can just show you saasan so just take from all-time to all-time high and just put in those numbers and crunch them. Numberadaas aan meesha geliyay. So definitely these are like I'm looking at the measure or resistance and support so the first support was 17,628 was so tapped the next support was 11,277 and now actually it's above this is now as a support it's acting as support and the next resistance a critical highest strongest resistance lower resistance Lefirico is 28,795 on a weekly even the daily wise at the Lefirio that is where I'm looking at BTC suxun in also daadadona maybe even come back down to 23,000 and retest or 25,000 as a haddii oo inta aada waaye so let's say that it actually does not even bull trap ama kugu noqdaa ama waxaa laga yaabaa inuu bull trap oo kugu noqdo so this is the favorite ka hadlayo but anyway let's just stick to the clean charts You can also see that ascending triangle kaneto, that it has happened one time. Ascending triangle fiano into kuqabay. That was also ascending triangle kaneto. So the reason why you cannot rely 100% is it also wuxuu ku jiray as a bearish market, as a bearish waa kana bearishki ayuu ka jibi waxyaris, it went above, and it went into an ascending triangle. You can argue waad dhihi kartaa, you can argue this is also almost similar to that, but at the same time, who knows, this is BTC. Illa aa ka baxno meeshaanayto 28kaanayto aan si fiican u jibino, that is when you can confidently and enjoy it. Aad dhihi kartaa BTC suuqa meel fiican u socdaa. But at the same time, so aniga trade ahaan, I went long, and always walaalayaal, stop loss kaadi gisho aad ilowin. If you trader haddii aad tahay and you don't want to be holding bags, inshallah, do not forget your stop losses. One another thing lo aad fiirinayo waxa waaye the future gaps, future gaps, remove drawings, all of them. So Swash waxay tahay, on a weekly basis, haddii I feel, in the past, this gap waxa waaye it has already been filled. There was another gap meeshaanayto ku jirto on a daily, I think, daily haddii aan ku noqono, daily wise, the gap is somewhere in here. Gap yirisa inta ku jiro between 17,000 to 18,000 kanito ahay. Waa lasoo buuxiyey, waa lasoo taabtay on a week basis. So the question right now is BTC trying to do this? Is BTC trying to fill this gap, which is between 27,000 to 29,000? I don't know, so top to 27,000. This is the gap. So I'm looking at this gap. So BTC at the bullish oil high, all right now, maybe it's trying to do is all on a daily wise, so buuxiyo this gap kanito soo buuxiyo, and then get rejected. Um, so that is something baalka to keep in mind, inshallah. And lastly, niyada waxay kusoo dhacdo waxaa waaye, if you look at on an hourly basis, this thing for sure it has been just going and rocking, and you can see the volumes are actually pumping. So the price action and volume they reflect of each other. So every time you can see an impulsive and also like a rejection, a pullback waxyariis oo kusii soconayo. But on your 4 hourly chart, haddii aad fiirisid, there's really good examples of bull flags and pennant flags. Right now, it might be developing a bull flag. Ameshana Haligawa, it becomes a bull flag, and eventually Balkanete, it might end up ripping and go above Wahiris, also top to the 2500 Caseto. If it gets rejected, of course, we are going to come back down again and revisit to 20,000 Caseto. Kusolawanena rejection hadia kaso aragno uxoga badan. But at the same time, waxaa kale isha kusii haasaa the dollar index kaneeto isha ku haya. Dollar index waxaa laga yaabaa eventually it might be forming a head and shoulder reversal. So I mean, this is the right shoulder. It could be this one, or wuxuu noqon karaa double right shoulder. This is the head, so the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder waa laga yaabaa. So all I'm waiting right now is just to wait Balkan dollar index kaneto to come and maybe touch a neckline. Let me just put a different color. Let's make this bright yellow and make it two. So, so tapto once dollar index kaneto hoos usoo daato, this was a good bearish candle, engulfing candle, what kind of bearish engulfing candle, and there's like also like a small dojis showing you weakness in suuqa oo kasoo dollar kasoo taabtay. And also it touched, like it was an impulsive movement, explode a high. It touched a like its supply line got rejected, also so socday. So is it going to come back down again at least to 105 meelahan inuu soo taabto, and then so Hasuso, remember that this thing has not stopped the CPI. They will keep going up. They will try to push it up. So it has need inshallah bin Kareem. When this thing comes down to 105 and you start seeing it's going out, it's getting greener, and it's maybe forming its right shoulder, then BTC we are going to see inshallah a rejection. And that rejection, which is good, because then suuqa wixii kuwii isdhaheen waa ka baxeen, then you can come back in and take another opportunity. Inshallah walaalayaal kusoo dhawaada walaalkeena Mumani channelka, inshallah try to support me and I will do my best in videoyaasha intaan soo geli karo. I'm trying to keep it to short videos inshallah binil kareem. Waxaad ka jeclaatay if you want me to improve aa rabtid inaan ka bedelo improvement aan ku sameeyo inshallah let me know on down comment and hit the subscribe like and share it with your other friends. Jazakumullah khair.